and welcome to Full Follow. With me today, I got the driver of Alcacor number 37, Alex. How are you doing today, Alex?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
So, first of all, tell us a little bit of your background in racing, please.
So I am a third generation racer. My dad and my grandpa both raced. Me and my brother both race. I started racing in 2000, so this is my 25th year racing. I started out in go-karts when I was 8 years old, and I've pretty much ran everything from a go-kart all the way up to a ARCA car.
Really? So, what do you like about the Orca series that makes you want to run the Orca series and not go any higher?
Well, number one, I can't afford to go any further. Mainly it's like a local series. It's like a local traveling series, but it's you get to run the NASCAR tracks and you get to go to a lot of cool places. And you've got the TV package that is a help with sponsors and stuff like that. So basically, it's a 20 race schedule. So that makes it easier than having the bigger schedules for like your Xfinity and your Cup. So for a guy like me that lives in the Midwest that has my own team, it's easier for us to get around and travel to places rather than, you know, doing the whole deal where you're gone every single week. We have breaks in between and stuff like that. So, um, realistically, it's as high as I'm going to get unless I find a big sponsor or I hit the lottery or, something crazy happens where I don't have to work anymore, but I don't see any of those happening, but I'm happy with where I'm at and what I'm doing, and it's a lot of fun to run the ARCA series and travel with it and go to all the cool places.
So, looking at the Orca schedule, um, it's coming to Iowa Speedway. So, are you making a trip down here to Iowa to race?
Yep, yep. We're doing the full season. I'm driving all the races, so we'll be at every single one of them.
All right, sounds good. So, Alex, so w- w- what is your biggest takeaway? Who do you have to thank for allowing you to complete your passion for racing?
Well, I mean, basically it's my family. My wife, she doesn't like it, but she puts up with me going out and doing it. And the biggest support system I have is my family, my mom and my dad. My dad is my only full-time employee. He was able to quit his job and he works for me full time now between the lawn care maintenance and working on race cars. So it's just family and friends. That's what's kept our deal going. And, we got a lot of great people that are all volunteer crew people. And, so that helps a lot because we aren't a big team. We don't have a lot of money. So only having one person on the payroll getting paid definitely makes it where we're able to get out and do things. So, my wife, my mom and dad, those are my biggest supporters.
All right. So, looking at the ARCA schedule, what is your favorite racetrack you're going to this year?
I would say it's probably a tie between Phoenix and Springfield. I have a heavy dirt background, so I love the dirt races. And then Phoenix, it's a really fun track with the dog leg and stuff. It's unique because there's basically three turns, and all three turns have a different, they're different. You've got the dog leg, you've got turn one and two that's really flat, and then you've got three and four that's basically a banked corner. So every corner is something different, and it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like Pocono, but Pocono is way bigger and way faster, and you know it's Pocono. You're going really fast there, where Phoenix is a short track, so you're not going quite as fast.
Yeah, well, um, so What what would you say your biggest takeaway from your career to this point is?
Um, I mean, just growing up and being a blue collar team, you know, we've had a lot of success with everything we've done from go-karts to street stocks, running a late model, running a modified. Um, I've won 3 championships and I've got 44 feature wins. And we just decided, it was something we wanted to do was move up and see if we could do it, which we thought we could, and we've been able to hang. We don't get the greatest results on track, but we're just severely underfunded compared to the bigger teams. So,
That's why you
that's
probably look forward to places like Talladega and Daytona.
yep, yeah. Like Daytona was great for us this year. We built a brand new car for there. Me and my dad spent 2 months building that car, and we rode around, stayed out of trouble, and we ended up finishing eighth. So it was a great day for us. Phoenix, we would have had a decent day going, except we got a flat early, and then we ended up losing the oil pump belt when the alternator belt broke. So that kind of messed the motor up and ended the day for us. But we're really looking forward to going to Talladega because that's a good equalizer race, and the short tracks and the dirt tracks are really good for us too. We don't have
Yeah.
any of the ability to win tunnel test or any of that, so the short tracks are where we do better for the most part.
So tell me, how many years have you been racing?
25. This is my 25th year.
Coming fifth year, and how many of those have been on concrete and ARCA?
This is my ninth year doing ARCA. I This is my first full-time year in ARCA. They've all been pretty sporadic up until 21, 22, 23. Um, so I've done that. It's been a pretty good mix between dirt and asphalt. Other than that, growing up with karts, I mean, I did go-karts on the dirt and the asphalt. I've ran dirt and asphalt street stocks. I've done the four cylinders. I've done sportsman on the asphalt. I've ran modifieds and limited lates on the dirt, and I've ran super lates on asphalt. So I've pretty much ran everything there is other than a dirt super late, and then of course, trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. But I don't see getting to that point. But um, like I say, I'm happy where I'm at with the ARCA stuff.
Nice. So, who, before we wrap up, who do you want to thank for sponsorship?
I want to
Your
thank
sponsor.
you have a Pie Gas out of Arizona. They're always a great help. They come on in for the Phoenix races. Uh, we've got Dropping the Hammer auctions and race parts liquidators out of Crown Point, Indiana. They're great. They help us with parts and things. And then my wife, my mom, my dad, they're a great support system, and our whole pit crew that they're all volunteer that traveled all the races.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on tonight, Alex, and we will talk to everyone later on this edition of Full Throttle. Goodbye.